Hi everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and in this video I'll be doing a basic performance comparison comparing an iPhone 4 running iOS 7.1.2, and it is jailbroken, compared to an iPhone 6 Plus running iOS 8.0.0, obviously not jailbroken. Clearly this is not a fair comparison, but I just wanted to make this video to sort of see the night and day difference in terms of performance between the two, because I've been using the iPhone 4 for the past month after I sold my iPhone 5S, and it's been a nightmare every single day using this phone. I'm sure the jailbreak has a lot to do with it, but it's just incredibly slow and the battery drains very fast. So first I'm going to go ahead and start with a shutdown speed test, and then after that we could do a boot test to see how long they take to turn on. I'll probably have to do some editing to make sure that you don't sit through the entire boot process for the iPhone 4, because I do know that it takes a very long time to turn on. And typically when I was using my iPhone 4, it was freezing at least once a day, and turning it back on certainly took quite a while. So the 6 Plus turned off fairly quickly. I did not remove my fingerprints so that people can see that these devices are certainly prone to fingerprinting, of course. So the 4 just turned off, so now let's go ahead and turn them both back on. So the screen on the 6 Plus turned on faster, and it will probably finish booting within the next 15 seconds, I imagine, whereas the iPhone 4 will keep going for at least a couple of minutes, I think. And the 6 Plus is just about finished, I think. And there we go. So the 6 Plus has been turned on. And the iPhone 4 has finally turned itself on. So the multitasking trays for both devices are cleared, so let's go ahead and open up the calendar app. There we go. So it took much longer than I thought it would. So that was the calendar app. Let's go ahead and remove those again. And this time let's go ahead and open up the camera. Next, let's go ahead and open up the calculator. Now let's go ahead and open up the weather application. Now let's go ahead and open up the stock music app. On the 6 Plus it's already usable, while on the 4 it took its time. This time let's do Tweetbot. Very fast on the 6 Plus. Not too bad on the 4, but it does take quite a bit longer to actually refresh the timeline and be able to use it, so there we go. Now for the one that usually gets me the most is the Facebook app. And you can certainly see that on the 4 it took quite a while. And for fun, let's do Instagram. Fast on the 6 Plus. Not as fast on the 4. Now let's go ahead and do some web page loading tests. I sent myself 5 links to open, and I'm just going to tap on it and see how long it takes Safari to load them. So we'll start with GadgetUnit.com, of course. Finished on the 6 Plus before the 4 even loads Safari. And now let's go ahead and open up a article here. Six Plus is finished and the 4 is still going. So now let's close this tab and go back to messages and go to the next one. So let's go to The Verge. Again, the 6 Plus finished before the 4 even really did anything. So I'm going to stop it on the 4, and we're just going to go to an article here. Pretty much finished on the 6 Plus. 4 is not as further behind compared to the homepage itself. So let's go to website number 3, which is Engadget. Finished on the 6 Plus, 4 is still going. And whenever that finishes, I'll go ahead and open up an article right now. 6 Plus is finished almost instantly. And the iPhone 4 is still going. So let's just cancel that out. And then let's go to website number 4. This is where I usually go to get the weather forecast. And then what I sometimes do is go to the radar image right here and open that up. Practically instant on the 6 Plus, and the 4 took its time, but it's not too far behind. It's a pretty basic website overall. Lastly, let's go to this website. Finished on the 6 Plus and finished on the 4. So if you have any comments, questions, or feedback about this or anything else, feel free to leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.